Hello YouTube! I'm all excited! I'm getting some new fishes. I'm having some new fish in the fish room. So I'm just talking about in front of here. This is my red devil and female dovii. On my last fish room tour, the female wouldn't come out. Anyway, I'm going to drop some pellets in here. But like I said, I'm all excited. I'm getting some new fish. Some pellets for Botox Maniac. Get him down, you boy. And I'm going to give her I'm doing it one-handed. It's going to be a bit big, this one, because I don't chop it up. Female dovii, come on. No, I missed that. But she got a nice muscle. Anyway, yeah, like I was saying, I'm getting some new fish in the fish room. But before I can get the fish, I've made some adjustments. So like I've got to make space. And I've sold some fish. I've sold my pair of festes, which will come in nicely really, but I've only got so many tanks and so much tank space. So you've got to make your preferences. Some people, I know what some people are going to say. Why did you sell your festes? But I ain't got enough tank space, to be honest. So I've got to make you make your choices, which are preferable to you, and then go for it. So anyway, this is just an introduction, and I'll show you where I want my new fish to go, and what I've got to do. Anyway, bye bye Botox. He's looking for some more pellets. I'll give the female another one, because she don't get much food. There she goes. That's prawn, another prawn. There's one there. She'll get that as well. So I'll feed her the other end of the tank, because he's a greedy monster. Couple more pellets for you, Botox. There he goes, munching the pellets. Anyway, I'm getting distracted from the job in hand. New fish arriving shortly. Excitement! So this is the aquarium what I plan to put my new fish in. But that means I've got to move these fish. This is my Trimac, related to Big Mac, if any of my followers. Anyway, I don't like moving fish. As hobbyists, I'm sure we like mess about moving things about and doing all this sort of stuff. But in the long run, it doesn't pay off anyway. I'm no better than anybody else. I've got to move these guys to make room for my new project. But I'm quite confident. Trimacs are tough as old boots. And there's a little dovii there, that's got to come out. They're tough as old boots because they're, well, that's where they use them for flare-on breeding, don't they? Yeah, he'll adapt. Anyway, this is the aquarium I want to use. I've got to completely rescape it. The male flare-on, the male Trimax there. And there's a female in there as well, but I think she's hiding in there. Yes, what a Big Mac's... Big Mac was your granddad, mate. Anyway, I've got to move on. And I've got to rip this tank to bits, and he's going to be moved into my little fish room. He'll still be kept in good care, but I just got this new project and I want to get on with it. So anyway, next stage. Yeah, so while I've got the camera out, I've got to stick a little bit of this progress in. This is the HNSys for my followers. Not related to JCB at all. Homebred, but not related to JCB. I've got to keep stating that. This is Stan and Hilda, the Ogdens. Well, they're doing really, really nicely. I've had no spawn and that from them, but I'm not really interested in breeding fish these days. I used to breed loads of fish in the old days, but now I'm just more interested in keeping my own specimens. Stan and Hilda in a 220 gallon tank, but they're so tiny. But they're doing great. Don't know. Anyway, I'm getting distracted from the job in hand. Exciting times. I've got new fish coming. I bet you're jealous, ain't you? I love getting new fish. I don't get new fish very often, but I just love getting new fish. But like I said before, I think we do move things about. We're all guilty for it. We have a limited tank space, and we all move fish about. And I paid the penalty. I've lost fish from faffing about. Anyway, Stan and Hilda. Look at little Hilda. And Stan's hiding there. Anyway, let's move on and get this other tank stripped down and rescaped. Right, I've took all the cobble rocks out of that tank and, like I said, rescaped for these new fish. So this is what I'm planning on using, just all these terracotta clay flower pots and little urns and pipes, bits of broken plant pot, to make like loads and loads of hiding places. It ain't going to look pleasing. I don't think it'll look pleasing to the eye, but it's going to be better for the fish. Don't you get cat hairs all over my pots, mate. Anyway, let me get on it. Well, this is completely off the topic, but I just walked into the little fish room, and if anybody watched the last video, like this is a pair of umbies what I'm reintroducing. There's a glass divider between these, and I put all these pipes and tiles and rocks and that, so she can get to learn her own space before I drop the divider. But she's already been spawning. Well, she's doing it there. Can you see all the spawn on the tile? Well, I'm not interested in the fry at all, but I'm more interested in like getting these two to live together in harmony. But there she goes, laying the spawn. Now, if I had an egg crate divider here, these would hatch. Not 100%, but I'd have a good proportion of them hatch. Anyway, I'm derailing. I'm derailing from my exciting time with my new fish coming. But anyway, like they'll go all white and fungus. And I'll take the divider. I'm in no rush. The longer you leave it in, the better. But I wasn't expecting that. I didn't even notice a spawning tube coming down, but there she goes. Anyway, let's get back on track. Right, I'm all done now. The tank's all scaped. I've been out and fetched my new fish. The Trimax moved in his new it's in this new tank light. He settled in quite quickly. I wouldn't be at all surprised. He's been here about 3 hours. I wouldn't be at all surprised if he fed. Let's try him. I waggle my finger. There he's coming up. Put a couple of pellets in. There. That is unbelievable, that is. He's been in here about 3 hours and settled in already. Anyway, hopefully he'll do well. I'll just show you the female quick. Oh, she's on top of that sponge. She's not settled in. Anyway, we're all sorted. Let's have a look at the new fishes. I'm all excited. So here's the tank all scaped. It's full of all the pipes and pots and tubes and all this lot for all the fry. I've got 6 Parachromus dovii. But these are not your normal common old garden dovii. They're still in a plastic bag. These are red dovii. And 1 or 2 of them, that one for example, this is through a plastic bag. 1 or 2 of these are showing signs of peeling already. So I've not released them yet, but I just got a big shout out for my fish keeping mate, Rob Johnson. If it weren't for Rob Johnson, I wouldn't have these red dovii. So he's a top bloke. So if you want some fish, unusual fish, not your normal common old garden fish, if you want to order fish and you're in the UK or anywhere in Europe, check out Rob Johnson. He has a Facebook page. Rob Johnson at Links Fish. Top guy. Thank you tremendously. I can't thank you enough for getting me these red dovii. Parachromus dovii. I love them. I absolutely love them. But I've not released them yet because I've only just got back. He only lives like 45 minutes down the road from me. And he can get all the fish what you need. Anyway, so like, here we go, look. We just put all the terracotta bits of pipes, pots, all this lot. When I release these fish, they're going to hide. I'll probably not see them for a couple of days. So that's why I'm filming them in the bag. They're about 1 inch long. Anyway, we'll just have a quick look at Wolfie. Isn't it hard to imagine these little guys are I hope, will end up the same sort of size as, well, I'm sorry for the glare here, as a Wolfie. This is the normal coloration dovii, 20-incher. Anyway, can't wait to see these red ones grow on, so I'm going to wrap this up. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for all the subscribers. And more thank you to Rob Johnson, Links Fish. Check him out, Facebook and YouTube. He can sort you out with some good quality fish. Anyway, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Until next time, happy fish keeping to you all.